It would be a fundamentally significant political experience in Nigeria if the judiciary overturns the results of the presidential election, which has handed the second time in office to Muhammadu Buhari of the All Progressives Congress. The opposition People's Democratic Party, PDP, refused to sign the results announced by the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, at the conclusion of the collation of results on Tuesday night into the early hours of Wednesday morning. The party and its candidate, Atiku Abubakar, are collating evidence that many things which undermine the fairness and credibility of the election went wrong. They say they are heading to the court to challenge the outcome of the presidential election. But there are issues and trends which seem not to be in contention, at least as testified to by voters, foreign and local observers, and journalists. In canvassing for votes from the Igbo community in Lagos, national leader of the All Progressives Congress, Bola Tinubu, created a social divide of us and them. He told the Igbo community that they have been enjoying our free education, scholarships, and social amenities without discrimination. According to him, it was time to pay back. Those may not be his exact words, but the impact of that "our and them" was a clear divide which seemed to replay the same line of thought which the Oba of Lagos expressed in 2015 when he threatened to chase Igbos out of Lagos if they did not vote APC.
For us, we should not start a wrong narrative. It is not a crime. You did not choose the parent or the tribe you came from. It just happened that you were born from that tribe. So those who are preaching, the separatists or people who are divisionists, who are looking at one tribe to the other, they are making a big mistake. The true development is when a people see themselves as one, irrespective of where they come from.
I see that's something we should all condemn. Any Nigerian can live anywhere. An Igbo man can live in the north, a Northerner can live in the east, a Yoruba man can live in the east, so any Nigerian can live anywhere. And if you actually said so, which I believe, I doubt, I will use this medium to condemn such statements.
There is a denotative perspective towards them, you understand? From the onset, APC, Lagos has been an APC state from the onset. So there is nothing like tribalism or any other thing there. So it has to do with one Nigeria perspective.
This social divide, which politicians create among the population in order to achieve a political end, seems to have gone beyond rhetorics. In Lagos, for instance, thugs and political ordains visited unimaginable violent parts of Lagos where they perceived that the electorate would not vote for the ruling elite. Also in Nasarawa, Kano, and Plateau states, challenges arose in sections of the state where the opposition had strong advantage. To attribute this trend to mere manufacturing of the card readers, unfortunate late arrival of electoral materials, or the coincidental presence of violence-prone thugs will amount to playing the ostrich and living in Dentra.
What do we do so that those incidences will not repeat itself? It's by the way of solution. The first thing is, don't start with the presidential election. Start with the least election, local government. From local government, is not unified. Everybody is focused on the domestic, the local politics. After that, take the state election, state assembly, and let the last one be the presidential election. We did that in 1999. There was no issue. When military conducted the election, civilian conducted it in 2003. There was no issue. But since we reversed the order of election, then we started having issue.
It would appear, therefore, that it is the desperation and divisive manipulations of the political elite and not any real ethnic or religious factors that creates tension, which always accompanies Nigerian political process and bring the nation to the precipice. Samson Orimoloye, reporting for Signature News.